way I make. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that.
Yeah, it's goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, this Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and LandLord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. They don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. You know, it's only Tuesday, but damn it, I know over the course of these last 2 days at work, somebody done pissed you off, bring your blood pressure up. So I know it's well overdue, you know, for a run to the liquor store, man. And listen, if you need something a little bit stronger, the Trap House is right around the corner. So, you know, I got my brother, LandLord from Alabama, the Lord of the Trap in the building. How you living, my boy?
What's happening? What's happening? Salute to everybody rocking with your boy, man. Cowboys combos. Let's do it.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. And listen, it's Cowboys combos, and if West Coast slides in, because he got the link, he knows what's cracking, it'll be Cowboys UnCut. But until then, we making it happen, man. So we got a lot to discuss, dog. Week 1 is in the rear view. We're preparing for an entirely different team. You know, we had the Eagles right where we wanted them, and we let them get away. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Y'all seen that old clip. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. You know, I ain't crazy. And salute to Ant, too, for the cash app, man. Let's see what Cuz said. Oh, nothing. He just said send a salute, salutation. Salute to you, too, Ant. And listen.
Salute to him on my side, too, man. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, that's love right there, man. And listen, if you want to support your independent content creators, man, all you got to do is either hit that super chat or hit that cash app. On my end, the cash app is $Henny DeMoore. On his end, the cash app is $LandLord723. You know what I'm saying? Wes
For
probably got
$10, you can support 2 whole content creators and make sure they have food for the rest of the week. Fresh fugazios for the rest of the week. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. You know, and listen, Fugazio don't even have their own flavor. You know, it tastes like the struggle. It tastes like it tastes like EBT. It tastes like everything that's synonymous with hard time and poverty. You know, that's why the damn, the damn slogan is taste the poverty.
Taste the poverty.
But
Hey,
yes,
that's how I go, man.
and how it go, man, to how it be. But yeah, dog, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, man. So
I got a question real quick, and I swear, once we do this, because I think it's gonna set the tone for the rest of the stuff. I got a question to ask you and the nation.
okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears, cuz.
The way my mind work, right? I look at it like it's easy to get your team up for a real game, like a dope game, like you know what I'm saying? Like one of the ones games, like let's say playing against the Super Bowl champions. It's easy to get your team up for that because they know they gotta have their A game on. They know they gotta have their game face on. They know what they gotta bring to the table to even be competitive. But I think you really gotta pull some coaching to get them boys motivated to play a game that they should win, or still do the things that they should do against an opponent that they feel like is inferior. I feel like this is a true testament to your coaching staff and how well prepared and what kind of mentality he bestowing on his team. So I really think this the real test for Shotty right here, especially after a loss. I want to see how your team is gonna be. Are they gonna be ready to perform? What y'all think about that? I think this is the true testament for Shotty right here.
Man, so I'm gonna put it to you like this. I understand exactly what you're saying and where you're going with this. The reason I'm not all the way there with you right now is just based on these couple things. A salute to James Simmons for the Cash App as well, man. He hit with the 10 piece for the liquor store. I appreciate that love, man, the love and support. Thank you, my brother. But yeah, man, the reason why I feel like they're not going to overlook the New York Football Giants is a couple of things. Even though we as fans don't look at the Giants like that, the Giants are still a divisional opponent. You know, teams don't usually overlook the divisional rivals, for one. Two, you can't really say that the Giants are worse than you or better than you. You're both 0-1. Right? Both of you lost. It didn't look the same in you losing, but both of y'all is 0-1. And you got to think, this team, the boys that really do believe in Shotty, they still got to get Shotty his first win as a head coach. They probably more locked in this week to try and go out there and get that win for Shotty. And based on numbers and metrics, you don't want to go 0-2 against the New York Giants, because if you lose this game, like I said on the show earlier. I had sent the link out. You were out delivering ligaments and shit, so I know you couldn't make it because you had a very big order. There was a bunch of injuries, across the league, so you had a real big order.
Y'all ain't say nothing about the good ACL bone I gave Diggs. I gave him a futuristic one with vibranium in it and everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, you gave him a futuristic ligament after you gave him that Fugazi shit. Cause he was mad at your he was mad at your ass all off season, and then you had to turn around and give him the good shit, man. So we ain't
okay.
We just ain't finna sit here and rewrite history. You try to get down on my boy. But point being though, when it comes to that, the Dallas Cowboys, if this is a must-win game for the Dallas Cowboys, it sounds crazy, but if you lose to the damn football Giants, you're gonna be 0-2 in your division. 0-2 in the NFC and 0-2 on the record. So it's like a three-way fuck up if you lose to the New York Giants. 0-2 in your division, 0-2 against the NFC, and 0-2 on the record overall. That's a lot of shit to come back from.
Hold that thought. Shout out to James on my side too, man. Salute to you for the cash out.
Salute to James, man. I appreciate you for the support. But yeah, man, like I just think given the situation, given the fact that you pretty much got to win this game or your season gets derailed, because if you can't beat the Giants What makes you think you could beat some of the other teams that you play? You know what I mean? Like, not to say that you're not a talented team, but if you can't overcome the Giants and you don't beat them, or you don't get on the board possibly for Shotty, the shit can go sideways quick as a motherfucker. So
I agree with you, Sam.
Yeah.
You right about all your points. But at the same time, I just look at it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say I could preach to you of the importance of all this shit. Just like Alabama just played, whoever the hell that was we played. I could preach to them all day about how important this game is and how we don't want to go 0-2 and don't overlook your opponent. But it's gonna be hard to convince them when they sitting up there like, man, these dudes are sorry. They might feel like they sorry, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want them to overlook. I just don't want them to underestimate nobody. But I agree with the points you made. I just know it's still a human element to that. Like, man, that's Russell Wilson over there. And until you get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You're like, damn, that's Russ over there, man. Or it's like, shit, it's Russ. It depends on what you think about Russ. And also,
it's Rusty Russ. This Rusty Russ right here.
Russ is crazy.
This ain't Russ. This is Rusty Russ right here. I told you what I call him, Mr. Sierra. This is Mr. Sierra right here.
Yes, indeed. Salute to Samuel for the $20 Cash App too, man. I appreciate you for the support. Thank you for helping keep the lights on in the liquor store.
Salute.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. So he said Dak ain't gonna let them over the. Yeah, listen. We ain't gonna. Dak ain't gonna let us overlook the Giants. Shotty ain't gonna let them overlook the Giants. Cause you gotta remember, Russell Wilson was his quarterback. He got all the respect in the world for that man. So Shotty gonna go in there trying to beat him. You know, when you compete, you love to beat your friends. People that you love and respect the most, you want to beat their ass. That's what people don't really talk about. Like, yeah, we good. I got love for you, but I want to take your head off when we line up.
That's true.
He said
it's always competition.
Oh, for fuck show. He said trap game for show, but I could see us pulling it out 24-13. Shit. You know what? I would be more willing to think it was a trap game if we had won against the Philadelphia Eagles. If we had beat the Eagles and we come out this bitch, we look at the Giants, they scored 6 motherfucking points. Oh man, they wouldn't be thinking about these niggas at all.
Salute to Brother Sammy on my side too, man. I appreciate you, man. Y'all some real ones, man. We appreciate the love.
Yes, salute to y'all good people, man. Thank y'all for
Cowboys the best fan base on the planet, man. We got some crazies, you know what I'm saying? Because our fan base so big, we do got some weirdos, we got some crazies. But for the most part, man, you know, we the best in the world, man. I really feel like that.
Man, best in the universe, man.
That's why I be so passionate about we deserve to win, bro. And I don't be playing. We show up and show out for this team. I've traveled across the country for this team. You know what I'm saying? I was all the way on the West Coast just to get an eye on this team. Like, we deserve more, bro. We deserve greatness the same way we greatly support this team. We deserve the great performances and great results on the field.
I agree with that, man. Like I said, we got some great fans, man. We got some great supporters. We got some real ones, man. He said, Henny, you a beast drinking lemon juice straight. Oh, nah, man. Like, this is a lemon juice bottle. There was a little lemon juice at the bottom, but I put some water in this motherfucker. So it's lemon water. It's not just straight lemon juice. I ain't that goddamn crazy. You know, country folks reuse everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know them glass mayonnaise jars, them basically cooks in my house.
Yeah, mayonnaise jar, pickle jar.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Nigga,
then you know what you know about the cookie container. Now it got miscellaneous shit in it. Now it's just sitting there. Yeah, it's just got miscellaneous ink pens and you know what I'm saying, powder caps, anything you want to keep. It's just in the little cookie container. I can't think of the name, but it's like a navy blue cookie container. It was like tinfoil. That shit was for real. It was a real container.
Yeah,
but
exactly what you're talking about.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them grandma cookies.
Yeah, and it never be no damn cookies.
Nah, you thinking some cookies when you open it up. You know what I'm saying? You be sad and disappointed every time. Y'all know it come with like assorted different kinds of cookies in it, and they be separated inside of
Yep.
them. Like, yeah, what I can't remember the name. If somebody could tell me the name of them, bro, y'all would be the real MVP right
The ain't theirs, because the motherfucker was never there. That's what they call it. The ain't theirs,
now.
nigga.
Yeah. What you
But
know about that? Well, no, man, no, man. We'll be talking about the old days all day. Let's get back into the football.
you good, bro. So you spoke about Russ, and you know that he's going to be the starting quarterback. There was a little bit of uncertainty at one point. 'Cause they didn't have a great day at the office out there. You know, it's not. I don't put wins and losses all on one individual person unless your name is CD Lamb and you have 4 or 5 drops in the game that we should have won, and you embarrass your quarterback on his mama's birthday. But that's beside the point. You know, that's the only situation where I could really put a loss on one particular person. But in this regards to Russell Wilson, you know, he still is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He still sees defenses pretty decently. You know what I mean? So like, I still think they give them the best chance to win the game. You know, I think Jackson Dart is a little bit more athletic. He's young. You know, like I told you before, like Jackson Dart is the unknown, and the kid's so young. He don't know when he ain't supposed to be succeeding. You know what I mean? He don't know that he ain't supposed to be able to throw the ball at an all-pro corner and get completions on a regular basis. He don't know no better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be a dangerous game to play, especially with the type of coverages that Fluke's been putting out there. That's a recipe for disaster for a rookie, man. Like, I love it though. I like the aggressiveness we've been playing with the cornerbacks and the rotations they've been having.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can dominate some stuff. Like the secondary was flawless. Like, not flawless, but you know what I mean. Like, they played very, very well. I'll say that. They played damn good. Like, everybody was doing their job. Elam really gave up the only big play, for real, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. And they say it's
In
Royal
the
Danish
passing game.
cookies.
Huh?
Royal Danish cookies, nigga.
Yeah, them sound legendary. Royal. Yeah, that's them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And y'all put all kind of, you might find loose change in that mug. You might find all kind of paper clips. Welcome to the neighborhood, man.
Yes,
They be
indeed.
right by the bag of Fugazios, right on the sideline.
Nah, they on a different island for Gazios now.
No, I'm talking about at the house.
Oh,
They just sitting on the
at-
counter
at-
right by the bag.
Well, yeah, at the crib, then yeah, they already done got ate and replaced at the crib. Yeah.
Yeah, they just decoration now.
All right, so let me see. I've been talking bad about Russ. Let me actually see what the fuck his stat line looked like, cause I ain't watched the film on the Giants just yet. I know LandLord been looking, but But hey,
What?
man, I will say this: he missed 20 passes.
Damn.
He was 17 of 37 for 168. Now, he did lead their team in rushing. So if you were wondering if Russ was still a willing runner, the answer is yes. He ran the ball 8 times for 44 yards.
Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know what I think about this game?
What's
Not
that?
the Cowboys game, but about the game they played against Washington. Like, I don't know why people talking about they dominated them like that. Like, I don't know what the hell y'all was watching. Because what I seen, they was in the game for a very long time. Real talk. They was in the game for a long time. Like, Washington just didn't blow the doors off of them now. Like, I think we're looking at that all wrong. Like, I look at the Giants, they sorry. They look pretty sorry. But let's not act like they not a competitive football team. The Giants usually be competitive with us for like what? Like 2.5, 3 quarters? One false move, you can find yourself in a dogfight. So let's not get too crazy. And they got a talented player like Malik Neighbors over there. And I still seen him being incredibly awesome with a bad rush. So listen, man, don't never underestimate your opponents. I'm looking at them like, okay, they stuck with Washington. I don't look at Washington like that. A lot of people do. So I just speak in general, not from landlord's perspective, but in general, a lot of people look at Washington as one of the top teams. They didn't just blow them out, bro. The score was 21-6. Like, and it was like a one-score game for a minute, if I'm not mistaken. Like it wasn't like they just got blew out. Like Washington just came in there and just stomped all over them. That ain't what happened.
Yeah. He said the Giants got a good D line, and somebody said their O line trash. Both of those statements are true. Their offensive line is awful. They're one of the lowest graded offensive lines coming into the season. I believe that they were the 28th graded offensive line in the National Football League coming into the season. I don't think that they protected Russ all that well at all. I think he got sacked multiple times, hit, pressured, hurried. He scrambled, but I don't believe most of those were designed run. I think he was running for his life. But
Hey,
yeah.
highlight Lowe's comment because that's real. If you're a real Cowboy fan, you know he ain't told no lies with this.
He said everybody compared it when they play the Cowboys.
Real talk. If the Cowboy whoop your ass, that means we was just playing phenomenal. Because you better believe we going to get everybody best shot. One question I want to ask, though. How you think this crowd going to be responding to Shotty first home game? Do you think we're going to have a rowdy, ruckus crowd out there?
Yeah, the home opener, I can only speak from my experience. The home opener was lit. You know, that's the only time I seen the Dallas Cowboys be super crazy like that. Home opener was gangster. We played the Eagles though, but you know, like the home opener was gangster. Like that's the most electric I ever seen that Dallas Cowboys crowd. You know, and I went. That was in 2021. So that was the latest I ever seen the Dallas Cowboys crowd.
What was going on in 2021? That was Mike third year. We was coming off a 12-5 year too.
No, this was Dak Prescott first year back from injury. We were coming off of Mike's second season, and this is his first 12-5 season in 2021.
Oh, okay. So they was just optimistic then. They was just optimistic about it. But probably that being back had them lit.
Yeah, because you know we played 2 games before that. We played the season opener against the Buccaneers. And it was close. It was just like this Eagles game. We should have won. It was against the defending Super Bowl champions. You know, we should have won that game. And then we went out there to the Chargers and we beat them. You know, they were Michael's first game rushing the passer. And then, you know, we came in for the home opener. That shit was lit though. Yeah, that shit was fun.
I was watching a little. Are we on a particular topic right now?
Boy, this is our show. What the fuck you mean?
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I ain't jumping around too much. But I was watching a little film on the Giants today, and one particular guy popped off the screen a couple of times, sacked Jaden Daniels. But you know that young man have a tendency to hold the ball and just miss people that he could have thrown it to and just hold the ball sometimes. That's just a young trait. Not to say that he's terrible, because he's a very talented young quarterback. But Brian Burns was making it hard on Jaden Daniels. He was making it hard on him, and he was whipping their tackle too. So, I mean, I got a little confidence in Tyler Guyton. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm looking at Terrence Steele like, sir, you better tighten up this game, because they got some real pass rushers over here. Not like the Philly didn't have too much too many respectable edges like that. They would have been a more interior pressure type team. They wish they had an edge. That's why they tried to sell their house and sold for Micah and their firstborn. So they don't have an edge rushing game over there for real. It's all interior. So the Giants actually got some edges. Like they got Abdul Carter. He's a young guy, rookie, but he's very talented, and I think he can cause some problems. And Brian Burns was looking gangster, and Thibodeau. So yeah, so they actually got some gangsters. Then you got Dexter Lawrence right there in the middle. So I mean, listen, we could just look at them and say it's the Giants. I don't never want to do that, because I would dread the day that we take an L from the Giants. Like, we ain't lost to the Giants since that rookie year, bro. So
put in perspective. It was the Obama administration.
yeah, so I don't ever want to see that day. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I take it serious because guess what? You got to take it one game at a time. You just do. So I mean, if you look at Brian Burns, I didn't know he was that explosive. Like he
He
coming
go.
out the ball fast. Like I mean, that dude look pretty nice, especially wearing that zero. He looking a little gangster over there. I ain't gonna hold you. So don't sleep, because you know a good D line, which they hold damn near their whole organization is known for. Shit, that could wreck a game. And I know we gonna want to pass, given the fact that we just told you their defensive line is good and their secondary is shit looking pretty bad. So we'll see.
Yeah, Brian Burns had 2 sacks. He had 2 tackles and 2 sacks on the day. But yeah,
I was
Brian
about
Burns.
to say he lead the NFL, but Myles Garrett had 3.
I think Myles Garrett. I think they took one of Myles Garrett's away.
Oh, okay.
So he might be tied for the league. I don't know. Let me actually see NFL sack leader.
I just can't imagine nobody getting more than 2 in week 1. Oh well, who knows though?
Who knows? We just thought. You know that. Oh, buddy. All right. So Harold Landry has 2.5.
Who the hell is that?
He played for the Patriots.
The Raiders line must be whack, man, unless he a gangster.
He's a former first-round pick. He used to be with Tennessee at one point, and he went and got some money. So let's see. Landry had 2.5. Javon Hargrave, the defensive tackle, had 2. Myles Garrett had 2. Drew Tranquil from Kansas City had 2. Brian Burns had 2. Will McDonald from the Jets had 2. Cameron Jordan had 1.5. Carl Granderson had 1.5. Rashawn Gary had 1.5. And Hassan Reddick had 1. And then you'll know there's a whole bunch of people that had a sack.
What Reddick at?
Reddick is with Tampa Bay.
That would have been a good little player to have right now.
Yeah. But you know, shit happens. It is what it is.
Just to add another veteran to the room.
Yeah.
But
they were sacking. Hold on, they were sacking the shit out of. Hold on, I don't know if they were sacking the shit out of Russ, but I see that the Ron Payne had a sack. Dorrance Armstrong had a sack. Let me go down here and see if anybody else from Washington had a sack on the day. Let me see, cause I'm just scrolling down here. I'm just trying to see what I see. So it looked like Russ only got sacks. Yeah. I forgot Washington had Von Miller.
Von got one?
Nah. He got a tackle.
Do they got the shadow of Von Miller or they got the real Von Miller?
Well, let's see. He has Bobby. Yeah, they old, man. They got some good players. Like, this is a team that if they had these motherfuckers together in 2019, this is the best defense in the world. Because who would imagine that Von Miller and Bobby Wagner be on the same goddamn team?
With Lattimore.
With Marcus Lattimore, man. This was 2020, 2019. This is a Super Bowl defense. They just got them niggas way too late.
Them niggas old as shit.
Yeah, man.
Lattimore wasn't doing that when Malik named Malik. Ain't he number 23? I gotta, when I'm watching film, I don't be looking at who it is exactly. But I think he was number 23 in New Orleans when.
Let me go look. Marshawn Lattimore. What's this nigga number?
I seen Malik snagging all over 23.
He's number 2.
Oh, well, who the hell is 23 then? Because he was getting cooked.
Let's see. Washington Commanders, number 23.
That boy Malik was going off, bro.
Oh,
don't sleep on that.
That's your boy. That's your boy Trey Amos.
Who the hell? How he my boy?
The nigga from Ole Miss, the cornerback.
Damn.
Used to play in Alabama. Went to Ole Miss. Got drafted this year.
Did I say I liked him?
Yes.
I don't know about that. I would have remembered him.
Yeah, he
But
won.
he was getting his ass cooked. He is a rookie then, if that's the case then.
He is a rookie, but you know, giving up ass is giving up ass.
Y'all boy diabolical saying it like that. I ain't gonna lie though, man. Listen. Y'all know how much I like the Malik Neighbors coming out. I liked him more than Marvin Harris. I'm always worried about Malik. Even though I got some dope corners. I got some dope corners and then they line ain't that good. But Malik was out there making some out of nothing. Russ just throwing the ball up. Now, if he do that against us, we got DBs who actually can play the ball. So he in trouble if he do that. But you already know what the Giants probably gonna do. They gonna have to try to come run this ball. Like they ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna just set up Russ like that after what he just did. 20 incompletions, you said?
17 of 37. He missed 20 passes.
Good Lord, they ain't finna just let Russ keep swinging the ball around like that. Like who is they OC? I got to do some research on them because if he do that, he just stupid.
Man, fuck
It
that.
ain't no nice way to say stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I hope. Listen, I'm not really scared of none of their running backs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared. Cam Scatterable had negative yards, nigga. All right, sat here and told you Russ led their team in rushing. But Devin Singletary ain't did nothing. You know, the boy Tyrone Tracy, the converted wide receiver, ain't do nothing. So I'm not too much concerned. Like we just played Saquon Barkley, held his ass to under 70 yards. You know what I mean? I'm not concerned about no other running back the rest of the motherfucking season. Honestly, when you go out there and you shut down Saquon, I'm not worried about nobody else, bro. I'm just being 1,000 with you. I'm not scared of Josh Jacobs now. I'm not concerned about none of the other running backs we played. So the Giants, if we can get a lead, I feel confident about it. I think we can do enough, generate enough pressure to make Russ uncomfortable. You know, especially if Russ holds the ball. You know, that was one of the things that we talked about earlier. You know, I'm not panicked by it because it's only one damn game. You know, it's not yet enough information to form a pattern. They were great in creating pressure, but they held on, like they were holding on to the ball for a while. You know what I mean? They were holding on to the ball for a while. So I don't know if that could be played Hurts and you know he think he a fucking magician and shit like that. You know I don't know. You know I want to see them against a less mobile quarterback before I say anything. Like I'm probably give them niggas about 4 weeks. You know I'll give them about 4 weeks. I'll see how they do, how quickly they're getting back there to the quarterback, and then you know at that point I'll come back and reassess. But how are you feeling about your pass rush moving forward?
I feel good. I told you, like, I seen Sam Williams being an absolute menace out there. Like, he was going crazy. Like, I'm not saying that he was getting a sack every down or he was getting pressure every down, but, like, he gave you 1,000% motor and tenacity and aggressiveness. Like, he was playing like a G, bro, like a gangster, for real. So, I love it. If I can get that, I feel good about my chance. If I can get that from every D lineman I got, I feel good about my chances. And I love Nealon too, though. I think Nealon got a gangster little bull rush. Like he ain't got all the tricks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it look like he's just gonna be a problem. He's big enough to the point where he's powerful and big enough to just cause problems. You know what I'm saying? He reminds you of D-Law. We know we got him to be the replacement, but like just imagine D-Law without as many tricks, without as many techniques. He's still a big ass dude that's powerful, that's coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's relentless. So that's kind of who Marshawn is right now. I think I feel like he could develop into somebody that's gonna be like, you know, hell to deal with too. But I like what I see from him, man. I do want to see a little more from Fowler, though. I was kind of disappointed from what I got from Fowler. You know, I'm high on Fowler. I don't think he made as big an impact as I would like.
Yeah, I agree. Same with Donovan Izaraku. Like at this point, I think Donovan Izaraku need to go back in the oven, and get cooked up a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? So those are two guys. I feel you with Dante. We didn't really see much from Dante like we wanted. I expected more of an impact. The boy was a 10 and a half sack guy last year, so I did expect him, to be a little bit more disruptive and productive for us. This first game out. But we also thought the world of Eazy-E. I'm not saying that he's a buster or anything like that after one game, but he did underwhelm. He lost contain a lot. Yes, he is unblockable, unstoppable. Anything is possible.
Facts.
But yeah, I do agree that they need to do a little bit more, man.
I mean, you do have a defensive coordinator that can blitz too, though. I would like to see Donovan Wilson off the edge or rush from A gap or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if Izaraku can't win on the outside, move him around, goddamn. Put Sam and Nealon on your edges and put Izaraku just as a roaming blitzer. You know what I'm saying? Just let them try to find the weakest link on their team and let them rush. I think you can be effective like that. And then go get Leopold. I think Leopold can rush too. Like, we got players who can do this, but they just don't want to put them on the field. Like, I don't know why. I would even use some of Damon Clark's speed. Like, if we got to manufacture some pressures, I would have Damon Clark on the field just on some humbug and just send him 100 miles per hour after the quarterback. Like, screw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can manufacture some stuff like that. You just got to be tricky with it. Kind of like Spags. That's what Spags do. Like, if you think about it, KC ain't got no super gangster edges. They got Chris Jones, but that's it. For real.
They went and got Kolafis too. Kolafis a 10-sack guy.
Well,
we just don't know them because they play for the Chiefs, and we don't give a fuck about nobody outside of Patrick Mahomes.
I think he was still generating that pressure before he got over there, though, like that.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a blitzer.
Yeah, but Eberflus ain't. Eberflus don't.
That's what I'm saying. He need to. That's what I'm saying. If it gets to the point where we can't generate no pressure, he gonna need to manufacture something, like he said. I like what he did with sending Trey though. Sending Trey and Bland. I like that look, like all of a sudden surprise corner blitz. You need to do that on a second down play or something. You know what I'm saying? To try to force a third and long sometime. I like to do that. I like that too, because sometimes, you're going to get burned with it. But shit, you might make the game winning stop off of that. You know what I'm saying? So the risk is worth the reward at the same time.
Yeah. I just don't believe niggas change their stripes. When they get to a certain age, they are who the hell they are. This man ain't never been no blitzer. He blitzed a little bit in the second half, but shit, when you still look at that compared to how much the straight up zone he called, it was still like minuscule. You know what I'm talking about? So,
well, guess what? If that's who he is, I want his ass off my team.
Well, hold on. I'm just saying, or you could actually get him niggas that fit his scheme. That's the other side. That's the other side to it. Like, if you let's keep it 1,000. Like, his scheme works, and it's worked everywhere he's been. The issue is going to be if the niggas up front can't get home. Because we seen the Giants when they won their Super Bowls. They didn't do anything but just rush forward. They rushed they niggas, but they had some gangsta ass niggas on that defensive line. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got that, then you need to get that if you plan for him to be here.
I agree, bro, but that work both ways. Because you signed up for this job. Why you ain't got the people you need? You should have been standing on the table a little more.
Hold on. This nigga took a job with Michael Parsons out there, dog. We ain't finna even do that. That's a part of the game.
Man.
I'm just saying. We can hold on, nigga. I'm just saying If
You gonna tell me to hold on when I was talking? Go ahead, though.
I would give my thing. You can cut me off like 4 times, baby West. I'm just
That's
saying.
a damn lie. I was talking, dude. I was just talking. You said I was making the whole case, and you said, "No, hold on." He had first. How I cut you off when I was talking?
Good.
But
I was talking before then. See,
all right,
I was
sir.
cutting you off for cutting me off before you had cut me off.
See, you just petty as hell. That's what's wrong with you.
No, sir.
That's what's wrong with you, Arkansas niggas.
You gonna make me call spin again, man.
But listen, I don't give a damn who you got, because guess what? You still got a job to do. So you gonna say, "Woe is me," because I don't got this. You still got a job to do though, here. So at the same time, guess what? You still gotta work with what you got. If you can't get the job done in the way that you traditionally do, what does any other coach in the world got to do? He got to make adjustments to make the shit work. I don't want to hear no talking about something. Oh, I can't do it because I ain't got. Fuck that. You better find a way to get it done then. That's your job. Your job is to get the job done. And if you can't do it, you need to get the hell out of my team. If you talking about you just too stubborn to blitz. Nigga, you better manufacture some kind of pressure if we can't get it with these boys in the front line. That's just that's how a job work, bro. You got to find a way to get it done.
All right, and according to the numbers, when he blitz, he does not get there. I'm just telling you what this nigga resume is. Even when he pressures, that shit don't work. Now it looked decent, in a small sample size in week 1, but in a 6-7 year span of this nigga being defensive coordinator, this nigga blitz packages fucking suck. That's another reason why the nigga don't do it. So I understand your point, but like you didn't bring the nigga here for that.
So you saying if he can't generate pressure with our front four, we just don't? That's what it sounds like.
You might be. You might be.
All right then. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm just.
Well, I don't know why the hell you a hire a nigga like that then.
Shit, you hired that nigga because you thought you were gonna. I mean, listen, we talk about pre-trade when you brought this nigga in. With the niggas you had at that point, you felt good about this rushing forward and dropping into coverage. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to either trade for somebody, you're gonna have to either draft somebody, or you're gonna have to sign somebody. But if it get to the point where you can't generate pressure with the front four, this ain't the defense. Just the same way with the Eagles. Like Vic Fangio, this nigga don't blitz. Vic Fangio is one of the least blitzing niggas in the league. But they dope because they got a great front four. And that's always been what Vic Fangio does. He drops 7 folks into coverage. He got great defensive ends that can rush the passer. And they live and die with the chaos that they create up front.
The thing about it is, oh, go ahead. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say the thing about it is, I ain't asking you to blitz as much as somebody like Spaz or somebody. I'm just saying at least you can have some surprise blitzes. Just be effective when you send them. Like, if we can't generate pressure, bro, we gonna get beat. So like, it is what it is. Then if you think about it, it work in reverse. Because guess what? If you can stop the run, now you gonna make people pass, and now you can't get no pressure. like what the hell going on? Like that'll be the worst nightmare for the Cowboys. Like we finally can stop the run, but now we can't get no pressure. Like, come on now.
And listen, we ain't played enough football to say that they can't get there with the front four. Anything that we say after week 1 is either going to be an overreaction because we ain't seen enough fucking football to say one way or the other. So it's still possible that, Fowler and Nealon and them boys and Sam, can get the job done. I'm just saying. He said, surprise nigga blitz.
Yeah, just surprise nigga. You thought I wasn't coming, didn't you? Nah, here I come. I'm on the way. I'm pulling up. Miss Regina, what's happening?
They said I called you Baby West, and then the real West appeared. I summoned this nigga. Can you hear me, nigga?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, cuz.
Man, bruh, listen, to my heads have a whole schedule that they be in that I don't be knowing until the moment it's time. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. So listen, we'll just go back through some of the stuff we were talking about, man. What are your feelings going into week 2 against the New York Giants, man? What's your confidence level? And what matter of fact, fuck that. Since you ain't been here, give me West Coast keys to victory, man. What you doing to come out here and get shot at his first win, man? I'm gonna put you on the spot because I know you cold like that.
I mean, shoot, man, you should just go to my video on my page and just play my video. It's only 40 seconds.
Yeah, go to your page on Facebook.
And play that video. It's only 40. It's literally like 30 seconds. Please, it's funny too. You'll love it. I promise. Can you go to it?
Yeah, I had to log in first, but give me a sec.
Where'd LandLord go? Hey, LandLord, stop disappearing every time I come on the show, man. I don't like that. Where you at, man? LandLord don't like being on the show, but he like being on shows where he the only person with a job. I mean, you need to stop that, bro. You need to stop that, bro. It's other working Cowboys in this group, man.
Let's see. West Coast Cowboy. Boom. Let me see. I'm trying to find it right now.
It's the first video. It's the only thing I posted today. And I'm gonna stop doing that too.
What, only posting one thing?
And I be posting like twice a day, bro. Life be whooping my butt, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I got retired from the military, man, and thought I'd have more free time. She crazy. I have less.
He said I got less.
For real, bro. I'm up here running around. I'm retired. I got all the time in the world now. Yeah, right, bro. I got less time. I got less time to do stuff now. There it goes.
Make a video on what the Dallas Cowboys need to do to right the ship to get back on track of the winning side. And you know, the only thing I can think of, man, the first thing that comes to mind is, you know what I would do? Play the bum-ass Giants. You want to know why? Because the bum-ass Giants, the Dallas Cowboys are currently, or at least Dak Prescott, in the last 15 games versus the Giants, he's 13-2. And think about this. Dak is currently on a 13-game win streak versus the New York bum-ass Giants. So if you want to know what I would do if I was the Dallas Cowboys to right the ship and get their first W of the season, I would play the New York football Giants. And you know what? Who do the Dallas Cowboys play this week? The bum-ass Giants. So the Dallas Cowboys will be blowing their ass out, and we will be getting our first win. CeeDee Lamb will be getting on track, have an amazing catch. Dak's going to do what he did, what he's been doing all season thus far, and that is play well, good football. Pickens will have his first touchdown, too, and CeeDee Lamb is going to slime it out and might even get 15-yard penalty for it because he's going to look so nasty in something he does. But this will be a redemption game. Cowboys will get their first dub, and it is what it is. You already know what it is. Never look down if the stars up.
They said it's a homecoming game, damn it.
And that was straight to the point, right?
It was straight to the point. So,
Man,
yeah.
Dak is on a 13-game win streak. The last time Dak lost to the Giants, I didn't have kids, bro. It's crazy. Well, I did have kids. I only had my son though. No, I had my daughter. I didn't have my baby. Damn, I didn't have my baby.
Damn, that shit crazy. That is a long ass time ago. 2016 was shit. It's a lifetime ago.
I just had my oldest. That's crazy.
Let's see, what my grandson?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like you know, it's funny.
My
Like you
oldest
can't
is
even remember.
16. My oldest is 16, and then my daughter is 12. So she went here, and then my youngest is 11. So he went here. So it was over with. That's been a long time.
It's been a long time, bro. Like you can't remember Dak losing to the Giants. I couldn't. That's why I had to go back. I was like, damn, Dak. Like it's a long time, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's the thing, man. Like Dak it's crazy because the dude is 13-2 versus the Giants. He's like 8-4 now versus the Eagles. Like Dak is freaking king of the NFC. 9-5 versus the Eagles, and the Eagles are probably the best team in the division. They have been the best team in the division over the last couple of years consistently. So, man, 4 is the difference. But I'm done with that. I'm done with them bum ass Eagles game. I ain't got nothing to say about that game. But this Giants game, bro, it's a redemption game, bro. I ain't really got much to say about this game, too, man. They about to lose by 40, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, salute to Haynes to the left with the $5 super chat. He said that was 30 kids ago. Yeah, it's a long ass fucking time, man. This is long ass time. Like a nigga,
Man, it's probably
Obama was the president, dog.
somebody probably on here like, man, I was single, I done got married, and now I'm single again.
Hoodlum graduated high school in 2016. That's a long ass time, bro.
Hey, think about that. There's folks out there that Dak, that's crazy. You ain't never seen Dak with your eyes lose to the Giants before. My kids, my son, my baby's never seen Dak lose to the Giants before.
That is some
So
crazy
Kylie
shit.
don't know nobody.
That's gangster. That's what that is.
Gangster. Gangster as hell. Matter of fact, Ezekiel Elliott was a rookie and on his way to, leading the league in rushing in 2016. That's to paint the picture for you.
Good
Orlando
Lord.
Scandrick was still your starting number one corner in 2016.
Hey, since the charges been dropped already, can we talk about how maniacal your quarterback is real quick?
Okay, yes. He already beat his Rico, so let's.
Okay, he beat the charge now. So listen, I want y'all to know, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at Dak, bro. They showed it in slow motion, bro. Dak is a maniac, bro. Dak is sinister for real, bro. He had the most wicked smile ever in that moment with Jalen Carter that he had, bro. Like, real talk. Y'all go back and look at that, bro. Dak instigated the hell out of that. That man is different. Like, people thinking like, oh, Dak got this. Nah, bro. Go back and listen. Dak walked through the whole team just to go over there and mess with Jalen Carter. He had to walk through our whole team like, hey, excuse me, and went straight to his face and said something crazy and spit at him. He didn't spit on him. He spit towards him. Like, he probably said something real disrespectful, looked him in his eyes, and spit right there by him. And if you look at Dak's face, bro, he knew exactly what he was doing. I swear to God, Dak a gangster, bro. Dak is a gangster. You should look at your quarterback a little bit different because he on some other type of time. Like, he on that now. He on that type of time. Like, no cap. Like, if I show y'all how his facial expression was, like, y'all will be like, oh, yeah, Dak crazy. Like, for real. Dak is on one.
Yeah, Dak feeling himself this year, man.
Well, I mean, I mean, I don't even think we need to say this year anymore because this is the Dak we're going to know going forward for his career. The game is officially slowed down. He's now better than people say, how does a game slow down? I was trying to explain it to my son the other day because my son was talking about, like, it was a play and he's asking, I was asking him what happened on the play. And he was literally told me that my baby literally told me, he was like, I was running and like everybody else was just running slower than me. You know what I'm saying? And I was just able to get to the play. And what I realized is the same thing, man. Like, you get to points in games where you're clearly better than everybody else on the field. So it just feels like everybody else is running at a slower speed than you. It's just that you're processing and moving faster than everybody else. So I just feel now Dak, when he's on the field, Dak versus the 11 men on the field, he has a better chance. This is a crazy statement I'm about to say, though. Dak on the field has a better chance than the 11 men trying to stop him. That's why the game is slower for him and faster on the defense. That's Tom Brady shit, bro. If you go look at Tom Brady and look at that interview Tom Brady just did, where he dropped that little snippet, and they were talking about what made him great, and he said it. What made him great is the fact that he was able to get to the point where the game slowed down. Had nothing to do with his athleticism. It had his ability that he felt that he was better than all 11 guys on that defense, and that's where Dak is.
And then you got to remember, Dak went to school for psychology. He understand. He know who the hothead is. He probably already knew about how Jalen Carter usually react to certain shit. Like, Dak is maniacal, bro. He probably already went and did the research. Like, oh, he like that? All right, I got something for him. Like, bro, if you go back and look at it, man, he walked through our whole team. He walked through everybody just to go and get in his face. No cap. Like, he did that on purpose. Like, that was intentional. That was intentional. And I love it. Like, that's the type of shit I be wanting to see. Like, I be wanting to see us to turn it up. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think, and listen, Cowboy fans, y'all gonna disagree with me or not. But I ain't gonna lie, I think it's suspended for a whole game and a fine. That shit was a little overkill for a spit, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. I feel like the NFL, like they don't kill. They either gonna do. Listen to me. The NFL is you either gonna kill 2 people and hide the bodies, and they gonna let the team handle it like they did with the Giants kicker. This motherfucker had 2 bodies hiding. He had 2 legal bodies hiding. The NFL didn't do nothing to him about it. Then you have a guy like Jalen Carter in the. Listen to me. I don't feel like Jalen Carter. If Dak doesn't do what he does, I don't feel Jalen Carter does that. I don't believe he does it. You know what I'm saying? Now
hey, well,
that's
just to interject real quick. I ain't trying to cut you off, but I'm gonna say this. The suspended game was the one that he missed already, so he ain't got to miss the extra game.
I know. But I'm saying if he would have played a snap in that game, he would have been suspended for. Because the only way he could have been suspended for a full game, the only way that, like, listen, Jalen Carter actually got blessed. You want to know why? Because he did it before the game snapped. If he would have played 1 snap, technically he would have missed 2 games. Because he would have. Because the only way he can miss
the suspension the next game. Correct. That's what they said anyway.
Facts. So that's what I'm saying. He technically got blessed because if he would have did that, if that would have been 1 snap, he would have missed 2 games for that. So all I'm saying is, man, like, listen, I love it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you never see somebody get, a dude that you don't like get pulled over by the police, and you be like, damn, man, hey, you know what I mean? Like that's what you don't be saying that's what you get, but you know what I mean? Like I don't want to push that on nobody. Man, let me turn my camera on when I say this.
You like the dude eating the banana. I don't like that shit.
When I say that.
Go ahead.
Man, that boy hit me with the Young Thug laugh. Hey, if you Young Thug fan, a friend, all I'm going to say is this, man. Go get a look.
Man, they done assassinated West Coast. The nigga,
man, he kept it too real.
The nigga
I ain't gonna lie,
though.
Yeah. You want to get on that topic real quick? Because I had something I wanted to say about it.
Add it on there. I want to talk about it.
I just about to say, I feel what we're saying, but I think it's like, it's a little dangerous, bro. Like when you do stuff like that, you trying to prevent an outcome. Like if people go around thinking they can just spit on folks, like that could get dangerous. Like it could be a real life brawl out there, big and players getting hurt and bashed with helmets, and it can get ugly. So it's certain things you do a big time punishment on just to prevent the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Because it can get ugly after something like that. Like you need to come down with an iron fist in a moment like that, because it ain't about the act. It's about what that act could have made transpire. You know what I'm saying? It could have got ugly off of that shit. So I kind of understand why they'll be a little more stern with it, because that shit can get ugly, bro. Like it can get ugly off of something like that.
I'll say and I'll say this in regards to why they did what they did to Jalen Carter.
You understand where I'm coming from? Everybody else, you guys.
Yeah, I understand, but let me get to this point.
They
sent a memo to every damn team in the NFL before the season started. They said we are looking for this, and this. We are cracking down on unsportsmanlike conduct shit. And before the first game of the season even kicks off, you spit on the most expensive quarterback in the NFL on national television. I ain't gonna say unprovoked. We seen the shit, but we can't tell you the entire offseason we cracking down on shit like that, and then you out the gate before a snap of football is played, you do the shit. We look pussy if we don't do something to you, Jalen Carter. Like we probably listen. We would prefer Jalen Carter to play the game because it's Cowboys Eagles. It's a good TV. It's one of the best players on the field. Of course we wanted him to play the game, but we got to send a message, dog. Like we told everybody verbally. Yeah, we told everybody verbally. We said
now what happens with Lamar though? What's going to happen with Lamar though? Because they also said that there was going to be a 0 tolerance with interaction with fans now too. Because now what happens with Lamar Jackson now?
Fan initiated contact with Lamar.
I understand that. But the NFL still, they don't want any pushback. Now, listen. I personally believe, and people get mad at me and want. I just don't feel he should have been suspended for the entire game, bro. That is a lot of freaking money, bro. Like for Jalen Carter, that was probably like almost $1 million, bro. Like that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of freaking money, bro. A whole NFL game. Like, bro, if you to miss a whole NFL game, they're just like, bro, I don't want none of my enemies going to jail, bro. I mean, as much as I may hate you, I don't want nobody. That's just a place nobody should have to be. Bro, there's only 17 opportunities, bro, for you to miss an entire game. Like that, the NFL. Listen, sometimes I feel like the NFL they try to over punish because, like, bro, over punishing is not good either because then people don't get their fair treatment regardless. You just got to punish people asses accordingly. That's all I'm saying, man. I just thought it was a little overkill. That's all it was.
You know,
Let me ask. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say outside of a football field, spitting on somebody is an assault charge. So he lost a game, Chase. He ain't going.
But I don't. But see, that's my thing. I don't necessarily think he did it on purpose. That's why. But it's all good. That's a dumb point. That's a dumb coup. Yo, we can talk about that. I don't think he did it on purpose. That's what I'm saying. But it's all good.
You don't think he spit on Dak on purpose?
No, I don't believe he did. I don't believe he did. But I'm gonna tell you what I believe he did in 30 seconds. What I believe he was doing, because if you look at what Jalen Carter, what if you look at his mouth, I think he was just mimicking what Dak did. That's what I believe he was doing. And the difference was Dak was 5 yards away when he did it. So when Dak spit, it landed right in front of him. When Jalen Carter did it, he was standing right in front of him. Listen to me, man. It takes a large degree of disrespect to think about, I am about to spit on this man. I personally do not think that Jalen Carter has that level of disrespect for another black man to spit on him in national TV. I don't believe that, bro. Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe they're rated. I don't believe his parents rate. I don't believe George is doing that, bro. I don't believe his parents are doing that. Bro, you don't make it to the league. I don't believe, not because he's a Cowboy quarterback. Like, no, I don't believe there's that much hate, bro. That takes a lot of hate. You might as well just punch the dude. That's why I said I don't believe that I personally don't. I believe it happened, but I don't believe he purposely was like, I'm about to spit on him. No, I don't believe that. Because if he would have spit on him, bro, if you spit on him, his hands, Jalen Carter arms would have came up. Because you know if you spit on somebody, bro, you about to get punched. No matter where you at, bro. Bro, we could be in church. You spit on me, I'm slapping the shit out you, bro. So I think he just was doing like spit on, because you know these dudes, they be eating sunflower seeds, they be eating all types of, they be chewing gums, all types of shit before a snap. So I honestly think that he was literally just doing what Dak did to him. The only difference was he was standing in Dak's face when he did it. Because think about this, if he wanted to spit on Dak, bro, you're gonna spit on his face. He basically spit on the floor. He spit down. Like I didn't been spit on before in the military. Like I didn't been in the man. There was a dude, a security guard that spit in my face. He actually spit on my face, and he cocked back, looked me dead in my eye, and spit on me. And then all my army niggas showed him why we the United States military and we all stick together. See, he thought there was only two army and we all rode together. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't come in the same car. You know what I'm saying? But he know now. 20 years later, he know now. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing. Like I don't believe he did. But it's a mute point, though. It's a mute point.
I was about to say.
It's all good. Go ahead, Len.
Am I breaking up?
I was about to say,
stop saying I'm about to say it. Just say it. Just say it.
I was just saying, the way I look at it, it's like we can end this conversation real quick. It's just a little point I want to make. You got to protect the quality of the brand, bro. That's what that's about. Because guess what? What would have been the ugliest thing in the world is if that would have turned into a gangster fight, a gangster brawl. That would have been the worst thing for the NFL brand. If you would have seen people out there snatching helmets off, grabbing folks by the neck, stuffing folks out, bloody helmets everywhere, choking niggas out. You think that would have been the ugliest thing ever for the NFL to see? I think you missed 2 super chats too, man.
I know. I'm finna get to him. I was letting y'all wrap up Because
Go
Nigel
ahead.
hit with a 499. He said Brian Cox spit on people in Buffalo after he got ejected in the playoff game. He was with the Dolphins at the time. I don't recall that, but they should have beat his ass. Honestly, I really ain't got no deep thoughts on that. You spitting on niggas, all them niggas you spit on need to beat your ass. You got us with the $2 super chat said, what would you do if one of your players spit on someone? Shit.
She gonna have to wait till he come back because that sound like West be coaching, so she want to know what would he do?
They said they booed Dak. Yeah, I remember they booed Dak. Getting the Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Yeah, ain't no way I don't think that was no by mistake or none of that. Hell no. That dude knew what he was doing. I was just about to say, have you ever met a YN West? Them little niggas so disrespectful. Damn, they don't care about nothing. Jalen Carter is a YN. How old he is? He about 22, 23. He young.
Yeah. He already got some shit on his record. That's why I ain't gonna speak on that because I'm not gonna talk ill of. I ain't gonna tear another black man down on this. But we know what the fuck Jalen Carter.
We ain't doing that, but I'm just saying a YN is a YN.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying Jalen Carter. I'm just saying I'm not gonna say what Jalen Carter did to end up a Philadelphia Eagle. Remember, he wasn't supposed to be able to be drafted by the Eagles. He fucked up. He fucked up. He made a poor decision in college, and that's why his ass fell to the fucking Philadelphia Eagles. So
yeah, we gonna get back to West when he come back. We gonna get him your super chat question when he come back.
Yeah. He said I have a feeling next meeting the fight gonna break out, especially after Dak burned their ass. Man, Dak finna throw for like 300 yards and 4 touchdowns when they play in Dallas. Like Dak gonna beat the fuck out the Eagles like he always do in Dallas.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, I already said it. It ain't gonna happen because niggas ain't gangster like me. But I think CJ Goodwin. If you want us to leave you alone, CJ, we on your top. We want you off this team. We want you off this roster. Because guess what? We feel like it's 95 people can do what you be doing. So guess what? To get in our good graces, this is on behalf of the whole Cowboy Nation. I'm speaking for all y'all, man. I don't care. I'm speaking for everybody. CJ Goodwin, you are a captain, sir. Jalen Carter will be a captain in Dallas. Y'all will be face to face. You are somebody who can, you know what I'm saying? You somebody who can leave. We don't care. We ain't gonna trip if you get disqualified. You gonna have the opportunity of a lifetime to become a Cowboy legend and spit in that nigga face and then crank this thing up. Let's do it.
Yeah. Nigga, I feel it. I feel it for sure. He said if Dak would have spit on Jalen Carter, he should have been ejected from the game and fined. I mean, yeah, fair is fair and right is right. But we got a mature quarterback. We got a mature grown ass man playing quarterback. Jalen Carter, a little ass boy. But man, what you think of the Dallas Cowboys? We're gonna wrap this up. We've been over an hour at this point. Before we get out of here, the next 5 games for the Dallas Cowboys: Giants, Bears, Packers, Jets, and then you got the motherfucking Panthers. What is the Dallas Cowboys record after these next 5 games, man?
After the next 5, counting the Giants?
Yeah, because it's Giants, it's Bears, it's Packers, it's Jets, and then it's the Panthers. So that's 5.
5-1. 5-1.
So we're gonna win all 5 games.
5-1.
Fuck it. You heard it here, folks, man. You heard it here first, folks. LandLord is picking the Dallas Cowboys to go undefeated the next 5 weeks, man. Next 5 weeks.
In a row. 5 in a row. Shot it finna pull off some gangster shit, bro. I feel it, bro. I like the direction we going in, and I'm telling y'all, like, we ain't gonna appreciate this shit till later on down the road. But man, that was a bold ass move for them to let go Michael, bro. Like, that was a bold ass move. Now I know a lot of us look at it like a bad football move, and it possibly could be a bad football move. But like, I promise y'all, man, this team feels different without him. And I feel like he was leading us in the wrong direction at times, man, just to be honest with y'all, like real talk. Like, I told him this. And I'm not going back to Michael, but I'm just telling you he's a big part of this. That was a bold ass move. This shot at first year coaching as a head coach, and this is one of the biggest moments in Dallas Cowboy history. And he had to coach a game after that. Like, think about that. Like, real talk, bro. When you look at it, I think Shotty is so like locked in to the point where he didn't care who or what. He wasn't gonna let nothing stop the culture he trying to build, bro. I think Shotty dead serious about that culture. Cause I asked him, I said, okay, bro, we can say this and we can let that shit go. I when they doing these podcasts every week like us, Micah doing podcasts like us, ain't no way these people in the locker room appreciate the shit he's saying when he come back to work. Ain't no way. Cause look, it was bothering us. Just imagine if these your teammates. You ranking quarterbacks, you ranking cornerbacks. Like if he would have just been talking about just the Cowboys, I wouldn't even bat an eye at him. I'm like, all right, cool, do your thing. I don't think that's as controversial. You see what I'm saying? But when you get to being like a full Stephen A. Smith, that shit matters in the locker room. And you mean to tell me I got to deal with you doing all that and then you supposed to be the leader? Like, bro, men ain't gonna follow you and you doing shit like that, bro. That's just straight up. Like, I'm sorry. I hate it, bro. He a great football player. This ain't me dissing the player. It just ain't no way that shit would have worked right when Shotty in here preaching the way he preaching, and then you got a leader like Micah doing the things he doing. It wasn't gonna work out. So Shotty like, hey, we trying to build a culture. And guess what? After they do something like that, I guarantee you every man, woman, and child got in line after that. Shotty might be on some Iron Fist type shit. Like real talk, like Shotty they might have empowered Shotty. I don't know. I gotta keep saying this just game one. I gotta keep saying they might have empowered Shotty, bro. Because when you look at it, we didn't even do a real coaching search. Them people just gave it to Shotty. So maybe he cool enough to where they'll leave him alone. Maybe he well liked enough to they'll leave him alone. What you think?
I have no
This
idea.
a bold move, man. This a bold ass move. I would have never thought the Cowboys had the balls to do this, and they did.
Yeah. Listen, I can't speak because I don't know if it's gonna work or not. So I'm gonna wait and see. You know what I'm saying? Like if it works out, you're a fucking genius. If the shit don't work, you're a fucking dumbass. That's how history remembers it. Nobody actually cares about that it happens. You know, it ends up being, did it work? Trading Herschel Walker was a crazy ass idea, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? Trading Amari Cooper was a crazy ass idea. It accomplished absolutely nothing. So, you know, it's gonna come down to, did the shit pay off in the end? And you know, that's how the shit's gonna be remembered.
I just think I was really just speaking on like the boldness of it. Because nobody knows if it's gonna work out in the end. I'm talking about like this took a gangster, like, bro, this is crazy as hell. When you think about it, this gangster, bro. There was a gangster ass move. If they didn't believe in Michael to that degree and they was like, just go, we done with you, bro, that's gangster. Real talk. Like, it don't matter if you crazy about it, but if you standing on business, if you standing on what you believe in, that's gangster. Straight up. You could be wrong. But if you standing on what you believe in, that's what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't believe in Micah, then fuck it. But you know, like I said, the shit better. Like I say, at the end of the day, the shit better work. That's the only thing that people gonna care about. At the end of the day, and that's how you're gonna be remembered.
This was a very un-Cowboy move. This was a very un-Cowboy move to me. That's what make this shit feel a little different to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Like it feel like they really ain't playing this time. You know they always be playing. We be like, oh, it's different this year. It's different this year. Nah, that's really different for real. Like that's really different. Real talk.
Yeah, Like I said, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It said the shit done happened at this point. I really still hate talking about the nigga, honestly. If we being a thousand at this point, you know.
Yeah, it's just ramifications after that shit, bro. It's such a big move to the point where it's gonna affect a lot of shit. That's all.
Yeah, it's gonna affect a lot of shit. Hopefully, it doesn't affect our ability to compete. Because I did like getting Kenny Clark. Like your defense, your interior defensive line played a damn good game. You know what I mean? So I am happy with getting Kenny Clark. I'm happy that we got assets that we could possibly flip. But really my mindset is like, man, I'm not allowing the Dallas Cowboys to draft with those picks. Like if they go into the draft and they still got 2 first-round picks, they're not doing it right. They need to be out this bitch flipping. They need to be out
Well,
here flipping them bitches trying to run that shit up, nigga.
you got to take that back, because they still got flexibility with the other picks,
Man,
and they
fuck
can
this
still
shit.
go into this draft with 2 first-round picks.
Nigga, hey, you want Bijan, don't you? Bijan gonna take it first.
They ain't gonna give me Bijan. I hope they keep
Nah,
losing.
hell nah.
They need to go 4. They need to go 0-4, and then we'll call them. If they go 0-4, they might pick up their phone. I call them every week. Hey, what's up? What's up? Y'all still good on Bijan over there? I
You
call them
sure? You
niggas
sure
every
about
week.
it? No, real shock though. Cause listen, at the same notion, if we had this conversation about trading Michael Parsons to the Packers, like in the middle of the summer, if somebody said Michael Parsons would get traded to the Packers in the middle of the summer, that would sound like some bullshit to you, right? Back then.
Yeah.
Okay, same thing. I'm not. If we can trade away a player that we really love, somebody else can trade away a player that they really love. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. We can put pressure on them niggas. And even if they say no, you pick up the phone, you call, and you make them tell you no.
Every week. Every single week.
Wear their ass down, nigga.
I'm going to dangle the carrot like Jerry said. He going to dangle the carrot. This boy, Eric, old head, young bull Stewart. What's up, Eagle, man? You suck.
Eric, old head, young bull.
We coming at the top.
My brother in Christ, how is all that, together at the same time?
I guess he's saying he old fashioned. That's all he's saying.
Mm-hmm. You just gonna let the nigga off? Okay.
He ain't saying nothing crazy, man. He just repping his team. He usually talk crazy, I think, though. So hold on.
He ain't said nothing crazy. I just asked.
He ain't said nothing crazy today, so we ain't gonna bother.
I didn't need Cuz to elaborate on this shit, dog. That's all.
Yeah. But hey, man, let's see if this bold move pay out. I told y'all we've been asking Jared for 2 things, and he did both of them. We just didn't like how he did it. That's all. We've been asking Jared to be bold and crazy again, do something significant, do something risky. Have we not?
Yep.
Have we not made a whole campaign, and you the goddamn originator of Respect One Tech? We need one of them bad. We've been begging for one of them all summer. Have we not?
Mm-hmm. Listen, I've been pushing.
He got you a One Tech, and he did something crazy and bold as hell. Let's just hope it work out.
Yeah, listen, I'm not mad about getting Kenny Clark. I've been begging for a One Tech for years at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. We'll see if the shit work out, and and we'll come back to it. Not even this year. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to see what you do with the picks and everything else. So this gonna be one of the ones that we ain't gonna know shit about. Until everybody is picked, and after those picks play and when they hit and everything else like that. So it's gonna take some time. But
I ain't gonna lie though. I think the way Jerry and them is, we the Cowboy, bro. Them niggas probably gonna save the hell out of them picks. I don't want them to, but we know who they are, bro. They gonna save them picks. They value them picks so much. They gonna draft the hell out of some players more than likely. Now if they don't, I'll be shocked.
Too. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, man. Because I want them to be aggressive, but I also know them. You know what I'm saying? But This has been a good show, man. We've been on this bitch almost an hour and a half. I do got to eat and do some more shit, man. So you got any
You
closing
ain't gotta
thoughts?
eat, nigga.
What the fuck you mean? I ain't
You had a fresh
gotta.
bowl of fugazi this morning. You know
No.
them whole last 48 hours, boy. What's going on?
Man, nah. You
You
actually
better
still.
put some water in that damn shit.
you actually just bloated after you eat the fugazios. You know what I'm saying? Like you hungry as a motherfucker, but you know it's so bad for your body that you just get puffy after you eat the shit.
Nigga inflate like what that is, Jigglypuff. What the name is?
Yeah, the
Jigglypuff.
That nigga crazy.
This nigga inflate after you eat a bowl of fugazi. Boy, that's crazy. But hey, man, I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, which is actually a lie now, because on YouTube I go by Landlord Sports with all sorts of great Cowboys content for you. But hey, man, make sure you holler at your boy and holler at my boy Hen too, man.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Henny DeMoore reporting live from the liquor store, man. We appreciate y'all for everything y'all done did. On the way out, man, you know, y'all can hit that cash app, y'all can hit that super chat.
Absolutely.
And listen, when the video is over, go to everybody pages and hit the hype button. Like right after the video is over, go and hit the hype button, because I think they're gonna pay us more if they hype it up a little bit more.
I gotta ask you. I got a request though.
What's that?
Take that off your YouTube channel, man. I'm gonna holler at you, my boy.
You talking about my homeboy?
Nah, you gotta opt in your your picture up there. You got a whole op in there. Get rid of. Get rid of.
I don't know what you
On your YouTube thing, the banner. You got to op in your banner. Get rid of.
Oh man, you crazy one. Okay.
Get rid of. Get rid of. Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. But hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. What Wes be saying to them boy?
Never look down, because the style is up.